Nothing Less than Heroism by Jana Rochelle. There is nothing more patriotic than to see U.S. military personnel holding an American flag and standing tall for their country. Thousands of men and women fight for our freedom no matter the cost. I have first-hand experience with feeling this proud tingle go up my spine when I see my brother dressed in his Army combat uniform, saluting and saying thank you to those older vets who have served previous wars. My brother, like most, went to fight those who destroyed so many lives on September Day. They knew they were fighting for something, much like the men during World War II did. The percentage of boys who simply walked up, said sign me up, and laid down their lives without even blinking was staggering. Those boys were not just heroic, they were much more than that. I want to talk about the boys in this battle rather than the attack and defense strategies, not because I do not think that these were important, but because without the men who carried out those plans, I feel history would be much different. My grandfather was a bomber pilot during World War II. Not only did he fulfill his missions, he went above and beyond, going on more missions than required and saving many lives along the way. Heroism is not simply taught during boot camp. People are born with heroism, and it spreads like a wildfire in their blood until they are able to do something in order to let it grow. The Battle of Midway was the turning point for the war on Japan. The Americans sank 4 fleet carriers, the entire strength of the task force. Agai, Kaga, Soru, and Hiru, with 322 aircrafts and over 5,000 sailors. The Japanese also lost the heavy cruiser Mikuma, leaving them wounded long enough for us to defeat them. That being said, American losses included 147 aircrafts and more than 300 seamen. This is the part of history that makes me think more about who we lost rather than what we won. It is true that there were leaders during this battle that stand out, such as Chester, Nimitz, Mark A. Minster, and Joe Rochfort. However, leadership to me is about coming together as a team to accomplish a task, using each other's skills and abilities to continue to fight forward. Those men had a task so great that if those lost, or those not famous, are not recognized, it would be a crime. Their heroism during this battle is more than anyone can imagine, besides those who have been in similar situations. This battle is an absolute perfect example of just how strong we can be if we come together. I have been to the Battle of Midway dinner before, and having that opportunity to have met the men who fought for my freedom was truly inspiring, which is why my essay is so centered on the men and who they were. Even now I can hear the heroism in their voices, pushing me to want to be like them, not just in rigorous battles, but in everyday life, to stand up for what is right no matter the sacrifice. Those we lost during this battle and other battles deserve to be honored just as much as those who survived do. Therefore, I would like to end with what seems like a simple thank you, but to me is much more. I want to tell you all who fought and continue to fight that you did not fight for nothing. There are people out there who appreciate you more than you know. What you did and who you are is what drives this country you fought for, and some of you family members died for, forward. As I said previously, the Battle of Midway would have changed this country toward a different path if it's not for those men who made sure to keep it on the right one. Thank you.